Hey, Talofa Leotawa Dr. John Peterson, TE2 Edge Sports Cards here. Thanks for tuning in. Coming at you live and direct from the Twin Cities here in Minnesota. Most of you will see this probably this morning or later in the afternoon. Those that are on YouTube on a frequent basis. But for those that see it later, welcome. Great to have you here. Thank you so much for checking out my YouTube channel. I thought I'd do a CSG graded card reveal. A couple pieces that I wanted to talk about just a little bit beforehand is why I chose to go with CSG for most of my slabs, most of my cards, to get my cards slabbed. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about that and then get into the cards. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. I like to move through these videos so that you get a chance to see the cards, but also maybe get a little information that you may not be aware of. So a couple things. The turnaround time on this submission was just a little over 3 weeks. I have seen CSG consistently, and I've gotten quite a few different submissions. And I do the submissions on my own. I don't go through a group submitter for my CSG pieces. I just do that on my own. I am an elite member, and I think the membership is, I don't know, $200 to $300 a year. It's a little spendy. I'll give you that, a little spendy, but the difference adds up over time. So right now, CSG submissions are $15 for bulk. So if you send in 50 cards or more, you get the $15 rate. If you're an elite member, you get I believe it's a 10% discount. So on a $15 bulk submission for one card, it ends up being $1.50 per card. So I'm not going to do the math, but this is a 93 card submission. So you take 93 times $1.50, and you're looking at saving, I don't know, well, $1 would be 93, and then half of that would be a little over 45. So you're looking at saving on a larger submission anywhere from $125 to $150. If you're going to do multiple submissions with CSG, I highly recommend that you become a member. You don't have to become an elite member, but become a member because the discount is a nice discount and it's worth it. So 3 weeks. I haven't had any submissions come back in over a month. Everything has been 21 days and maybe sometimes a little more. Sometimes it depends on the shipping. But overall, super fast turnaround time. The price point is very affordable or lower. I don't know of any grading company that is charging less than what CSG is. You know, SGC I think is still around 30, if I'm not mistaken. Some people are finding for a little cheaper through group submitters, low 20s. I saw Orlando on a collector stream had a big, nice SGC submission come back recently, and he paid 23, and he listed or named the group submitter he went through, so you can check that out. But PSA, $30. And how long is it taking to get PSA back? 3-4 months? Man, I got stuff going on now. I need to churn and burn some of these cards now. I got shows coming up this fall and selling stuff on my slabs. Just in the last couple of days, I sold 6-7 cards on my slabs. So I just don't have time for the 3 to 4 to 5 months turnaround with PSA. Now, are there some cards that I will submit through PSA? Yeah, of course. There's always going to be cards that I'm going to submit through PSA. How can you not? They have huge market share. But yeah, so I choose to go with CSG. A couple reasons why I picked CSG. I want to show you this. I know this is not the most production friendly way to do this, but I think I can get this. There we go, get that in frame. So for those of you that are not familiar with CSG, they are a part of, let's just go down here. So they're part of an overall company that includes NGC, NCS, PMG, CGC, CCS, ASG, CAG, and they are part of the Certified Collectibles Group, which has been around since 1987. So they've been around a long time. They are starting to grade more and more cards every day. Look, they've got a 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle. Look at how sharp that looks. I think that looks nice, man. I mean, this is no offense to PSA and no offense to SGC whatsoever, because I have SGC holdered cards and I have PSA holdered cards. I know that PSA has the registry and SGC has the black tie and that sort of thing. But I think this looks really solid. That looks good. It doesn't look bad. I'm gonna tell you that. It doesn't look bad. So when I go up to the top, holder and label, these were a couple of the reasons. Of course, I did go with CSG partly because of the connection to Fanatics. That's true. And they do authenticating for eBay for raw, ungraded cards. That is true. I went with CSG partly also because they're backed by $800 billion in assets through Blackstone, which is majority owner of Fanatics. So there's some social political reasons why. Let me turn this off for now. And economic reasons why I wanted to go with CSG. But the main reason, I love the holders. I think they have the clearest, most secure holders in the business. So let's talk a little bit about their holders. And I'm not getting paid to do this for CSG. CSG isn't paying me a penny to do this, but I want to share this information so that you can make an informed decision about whether you want to try CSG or not. State-of-the-art construction for superior display and security. The acrylic that they use at CSG, I think, is the highest quality acrylic of any of the companies that slab cards. So that's one piece. The optics on these cards are like clear. It's almost like glass when you look at it. So the coloring on the cards really pops up because the acrylic is so clear. The label's way better. So the green label, I get it. People were down on that, and I'm glad they made the switch. They use micro printing, UV ink, holographic foil. So the holographic foil is right there. So it's, oops, sorry, get that in frame. And then it's also in the back, right? And there's the barcode information. So they're unique in that they have security features that help to uniquely identify each card. On the back of the label is a QR code, which enables you to quickly look up a card and its images on the CSG website. All right, so, and you can do that using your phone. So all you have to do is just go to photograph on your phone, and it'll pop up for you. And they have thick cards and that sort of thing. So overall, I think they have the best slab in the business. I think it is asset grade, you know, so like if you think about cards as an asset or part of an asset class, I think that the holders are representative of a high class asset based feel, and that matters to me. It might not matter to some folks, which is fine, but that's something that I look for when I want to invest in something. Does it look professional, right? Can you display it in a professional way in addition to collecting it? It's not either or for me, it's both. So anyway, all that being said, my favorite slabs are CSG for all those reasons. Turnaround time, price point, quality of the slab, connection to Fanatics and Blackstone. Yeah, and they have a registry too. So, you know, for me, if I wanted to compete in the PSA registry, there are so many people who have such a far ahead head start on me. Yeah, I couldn't compete in that PSA registry unless it's like some, you know, unique set like the 1986 McDonald's football cards. But the CSG registry, I think I'm in the top 20 right now. Um, and that's exciting for me because I can be a part of building something new. Anyway, all that being said, let's get started here. So this is mostly vintage football. Oops. So we got a 74 Bradshaw. I'm gonna put these in stacks. These are all finds that I picked up digging. 75 Stabler. Yeah, it should be in order based on year. There's a 75 Harris. Ooh, 7.5. Nice. Anytime you're getting above collector's grade in these vintage cards, I think you're doing pretty good. What year is that? That's his fourth year card. Here's a Theismann and a 6.5. I think that is his NFL rookie card. I don't know if he had any CFL cards. John Hanna, maybe the best guard in the history of the NFL. I'd say probably he's the best guard. It's a 7.5. I think this is a rookie card. Oh, no, second year card. That's a fun card. Not a lot of people get into like offensive linemen, but I played offensive line in high school. I played quarterback in junior high, and then high school I played O-line. I was a guard, a pulling guard. And boy, I mean, I don't know. I think this card is as cool as any quarterback card. John Hanna. Oh, man, he was good. Watch some old videotape on him. He was a beast. 75 Bradshaw. 7. Turned out pretty nice. I really try and stay disciplined when I go dig. You know, as much as I'd like to pull out cards that are ones, you know, part of it is the emotional, trying to like tamp down the emotional aspect of it, especially if it's a card of a player that you really like. Just staying disciplined to your principles of, you know, the condition that you're looking for. Oh my gosh, look at that. A Dick Anderson and an 8.5. I don't know if a lot of folks remember him or are aware of him, but he was an incredible safety for Don Shula's Miami Dolphins teams in the late 60s and early 70s. Yeah, he was a rookie in 68. And I'm pretty sure this guy's in the Hall of Fame. Fantastic safety. Check out Dick Anderson. One of the all-time great safeties. Gene Upshaw, left tackle. Or no, he was a guard. Okay, he was a guard. Art Shell was a left tackle. That's an 8. Whoa. And a 1975 Topps. I'll take it. Again, an offensive lineman. So really, I'm not looking for just high-grade stars. I'm looking for high-grade period. They don't have to be the quarterbacks and the wide receivers and running backs only. If I can find a Gene Upshaw and an 8, I'll take it. There's a Fouts rookie. And a 7. Man, these cards look so great in these holders. Bolitnikov. Love this guy. Look at his hair. This is fantastic. And the sideburns. That's fantastic. 7.5. Harold Carmichael. For a while, he was a really good wide receiver in the 70s for the Eagles. I thought that was just an awesome looking card. Look at the expression on this guy's face. It's fantastic. 7.5. Oh, nope, it's not a rookie card. I thought it was a rookie card, but I guess not. He was a rookie in 71. All right, 7.5 on that. I just like the history of this stuff. 76 Topps, Super Bowl 10. It's Bradshaw, 7.5. There's a Staubach, Captain America, a 7. I also like the stackability of these CSG slabs. They just stack really nicely. Oh man, 76 Lambert and an 8. That's beautiful. Ooh, 8.5 and a 76 Staubach. 8.5. Man, it ain't easy to get a 1976 Topps football card at an 8.5. And to know that I found that in a 5,000 count box of 76 Topps football cards. I mean, it was just sitting there waiting to be mined. Waiting for me to come by with my little pickaxe and tool and mine it. Mean Joe Green. Mean Joe Green. 8.5. Another Mean Joe Green. 8. Was Mean Joe Green mean? On the football field he was, but in real life he was a nice guy. 8.5 on the Harris. Oh, here comes my puppy Charlie. Robert Brazil. I think this is a rookie card. Yep. AFC Rookie of the Year, 1975. Great linebacker. I mistakenly said in a couple videos back that he had passed away, but he's not. He's not gone. He's still with us. I still haven't gotten a 9 in these 70s football cards yet, though. That's the elusive. I mean, that's like basically getting a Gem Mint 10 in an 80s card. A 9 in 70s is tough. An 8 in 60s or 50s is tough. I mean, they do happen. There are people that have 8s. You don't see a lot of 8s from the 50s and the 60s around anymore. PSA 8s. Here's another 8 in the Stabler. I mean, how cool is that? He's the Snake. Went to Alabama. I mean, Kenny the Snake Stabler. That is a sweet card. Somebody's going to want to buy that. Some Raiders fan or some person who's a big Alabama Rolling Tide fan. It's a Gene Upshaw. Again, I'm not so much concerned about who the player is. I'm more concerned about, does the card aesthetically fit within kind of the aesthetics of the gallery that I'm putting together on my slabs. You know, it's a collection. It's not that different from an art collection. You know, so how does this look comparative to this? Right? They look consistent. You know, of course they're both Raiders, which helps. But just the black and the silver and the CSG label, man, that looks sweet, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm totally biased to CSG. I am biased to CSG. There's no doubt about it. Randy Gradishar, linebacker, Denver Broncos. How many people remember Randy Gradishar? Man, he looks serious. Yeah, he looks badass, Randy Gradishar. Oh, here's another Randy Gradishar, also an 8. So this will be a longer video, I apologize. Ooh, 8.5 in the Randy White. Now his name, Manster. Half man, half monster. You know, he's bringing heat. He was incredibly strong. Let's see here. Well, he was drafted in 75. This is a Randy White rookie card. Hell yeah. Randy White rookie card, the Manster. Everybody's All-American as a defensive end at Maryland. Randy won the Outland Trophy and the Vince Lombardi Award, among other honors. He seldom gets knocked off his feet when he does, he's up right away, ready to pursue the ball carrier. Randy has great quickness, balance, toughness, ability, desire, and smartness. And he was really strong. Like, his weight room strength was off the charts. Manster. 8.5 on the Manster rookie card. Jake Scott, 6.5. Also a great safety for the Miami Dolphins. So he and Dick Anderson were just beast mode safeties. Don't underestimate the importance of a safety on a football team. It's football starts in like 10 days. So like it's perfect that I'm getting these right now. John Hanna, 7, near mint. 6'2", 271. Big for the time. Real big. CSG, once again. O.J. Simpson. Is this the year he rushed for 2,000 yards? I bet it is. Oh, nope, scores 23 touchdowns in the season. Okay, the juice. Yeah, he was falling on some hard times here. That whole stuff that happened in the 90s was not a good deal. But man, he was good. A very violent runner. Like he ran with violence. I don't mean to say that in a bad way, but yeah, maybe violence isn't the best word to describe the way he runs. Sorry about that. Tilt this down just a tad. There's another juice, 8.5. Man, people are going to lose their minds when they see these at the card show. Oh, sweetness, an 8. This is a 78 tops, okay? So you can see the stack here, the distribution. 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, and 8.5. So mostly 8s. I organize my slabs according to grade. It makes it easier to pull them out and find them when somebody purchases one. 78 Bradshaw and an 8. Won 4 Super Bowls. Bradshaw, he could throw the deep ball. And he had Lynn Swann catching the ball and John Stallworth. 2 amazing receivers, both Hall of Famers. Okay, 7.5 from the juice. Looks like he got traded from the Bills to the 49ers. Yeah, so in 1973, he rushed for 2,003 yards. Yeah, and that was the record for quite a while. Yeah, football season's starting. I'm so looking forward to that. Mean Joe, a 9! A 9, yes! This is the first vintage 9 I have ever gotten. Wow. This is like, honestly, this is like getting a perfect or a pristine or even a gem mint. I can't tell you how hard it is to find a card from the 70s. 60s? I mean, no way. I've never found one. 50s? That's beyond. I've found some 50s cards that have graded as 8s. Like I got a 54 Topps Warren Spahn that's an 8. I had a 56 Rizzuto that was an 8 before I auctioned it off at PWCC stupidly. I had a 64 Topps Clemente that was an 8. I paid like $120 for that card, that Clemente, and sold it at a PWCC auction. It sold for like $650. That was probably a $1,500 card, $1,250 card. But 70s, man, the printing in the 70s was garbage. 80s wasn't much better. 70s was the worst. So to find this in a mint 9, balls on a heifer. Balls on a heifer. 8.5. Okay. That's not anything to sneeze at. Another Joe Green. Another 8.5. Hey, are there any Mean Joe Green fans out there? Because I got some Mean Joe Green. Another Super Bowl card. This is 79. This was a classic Super Bowl. Yeah. 78 Super Bowl between the Steelers and the Cowboys. You know, the Steelers won, but those two teams, it was an epic Super Bowl. If you haven't watched that Super Bowl on video or online on YouTube, check it out. It was a 9. Yes, another 9. 2 9s in this. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. Wow. And to know that these were sitting in a 5,000 count box. Just sitting there. Like little gems. Waiting for me to come through and find them. Terry Bradshaw. 7.5. Roger Staubach, 6.5. Dan Fouts. He was the quarterback for the system called Air Coryell. I think it was Don Coryell. It was just a passing system. And Kellen Winslow, John Jefferson, those cats, man, they threw the ball. It was just a pure air attack. Earl Campbell, 8.5. This guy was short career. If you haven't seen highlights of Earl Campbell running, I know some of you probably have, but for those of you who haven't, go to YouTube and search for Earl Campbell punishing runs or something like that. He's probably the most punishing runner in the history of the NFL. And there's one scene where he's running and like everybody's trying to tackle him and they're like literally ripping the jersey off of him. Okay, there's a Joe Theismann, 8.5. Wow, a lot of 8.5s. I mean, 8.5s are basically 9.5s for like 90s cards. Steve Largent, 7.5. Hall of Famer. He's also a politician. Here's a Lofton rookie card. Let's see, how do we do on the James Lofton? 8, all right. We'll take that. Nice long career. Another Lofton. 4? What in the world? What the hell's wrong with this thing? A 4? Okay. Wow. That was an L. Taking the L on the James Lofton. Mark Gastineau. I do believe this is Mark Gastineau's rookie card. So DJ Frat, if you're watching, do you want this card? I'll put it on my slabs. I'll put the Gastineau on my slabs, and I'll put a cheap price on it. And you can go on there and buy it if you're interested. I think this is his rookie card. Maybe second year. This guy, Mark Gastineau, for those who don't know, this guy was incredibly athletic. Incredibly athletic. First of all, he was faster than anything. He was 6'5", 270. 6'5", 270. And pass rusher. I mean, he ran... Okay, read this here. He ranks among the Jets' fastest linemen and was clocked at 4.58 seconds in the 40-yard dash. 6'5", 270, and he ran a 4.58? What? Can you imagine him running a 4.58 at you as a quarterback? No, thank you. He was part of the sack exchange, I think, right? Wasn't that him and Joe Klecko with the Jets? DJ Frat, let me know if I'm right on that. Sack exchange. New York sack exchange. New York Jet sack exchange, something like that. Not a big Jets guy, but I do know that. Bradshaw, 81 tops, 8. All right, here's an 82 tops. I busted open a box of these a while back. There's a Joe Montana, 7.5. These 82 tops are... the cut and the printing on these is just not good. 7.5. In fact, I have a box, a BBCE wrapped box of 82 tops for sale in my slabs if anybody's interested. Here's another Joe Montana. 7. The card will be affordable. Lawrence Taylor. Okay, a 7. Yeah, not great. I loved Lawrence Taylor. Oh my goodness. I think he's the greatest defensive player in the history of the NFL. Prove me wrong. Who was more dominant as a defensive player in the NFL? Butkus? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd take Butkus over LT. I'm taking LT. Like if I'm picking my defense and I have every single defensive player to pick from in the history of the NFL, I'm picking LT. Maybe Reggie White would be up there too. Butkus? Ray Lewis? No, LT. LT all the way. What did this guy run? I bet you he ran like a 4.4. He had a fumble recovery and 9.5 sacks. Oh, Lawrence, okay. Not only was Lawrence selected to NFL's all-rookie team for the 81 season, but he was named the league's defensive rookie of the year. His 81 statistics included 72 tackles, 41 assists, a fumble recovery, a 9.5 quarterback sacks for losses of 87 yards. Lawrence joined the Giants with an awesome reputation as, quote, one-man demolition crew, unquote. He was a North Carolina guy, too. And born in North Carolina and went to UNC, Tar Heel. Walter Payton, ooh, 8.5. I wished I could have got a 9 on that one. 7.5 on the Walter Payton. Dan Hampton, Hall of Famer, part of the Monsters of the Midway, Chicago Bears of the 80s. This is a rookie card, 8.5. All right. I thought that was a clean card when it came out of the pack. I was like, that's good. On an aside, Walter Payton in action, pulled right out of the pack. Evidence of trimming. Are you serious? Give me a break, dude. Come on, CSG. You're doing the most with that. You're doing the most. I have that on videotape when I open that. Everson Walls, great cornerback safety for the Cowboys. That's an 8. That looked pretty clean coming out. Tommy Kramer. This was for Vikings fans. 8.5 on the Tommy Kramer. Okay. Well. I'll take this to the show. Maybe somebody will want that. What's this? Elway rookie card? Oh, 8. I picked this up at 3 stars. Not bad. 85 Walter Payton. Man, I got a bunch of these. Okay, an 8.5. This card at an 8.5. Kind of surprised they got an 8.5. Jeez. This card an 8.5, two $300 card. So you're looking to stack up wins. An 8 and 86 tops. So sometimes it's about volume. It's not just about like quality, it's about like how much you've got of it. There's a Bowman 89 Griffey 8.5. That's a tough card to get in a gem end. I got a case of that Bowman 89 if anybody's interested in buying some boxes. Here's a 9. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we're into some baseball here. 90 Topps Frank Thomas rookie card, 9. Now, if you've got a Frank Thomas rookie card from 1990, but his name's not on there, it's blank, send me that card, please. I would love to have it. Okay, now we're into the 97 Flair Showcase. Tom Glavine. They're cool cards. I love the 97 Flair Showcase. Okay. 99 Topps Chrome Vladdy. 9. No gem mints so far. Oh, there's a Puckett 97 Flair. These 97 Flair Showcase cards are really nice. They're expensive, though. They're like $500 a box or more. So it's kind of hard to get your money back. Oh, this is, I'm sorry. This is 96. These are not as expensive. These are like 150 to 200 for the 96s. The 97s, though, because they have the multiple levels, and then the rows and the rows, and then I think 3 different levels. Those tend to run a little more expensive. Okay, these look pretty good. Into some modern baseball. Ooh, 7 on the bonds. What is that, a 92 Stadium Club? Yeah, that ain't great. Here's a Nolan Ryan. 8. Yeah. That's a beautiful $15 one. All right, into some Fleer Ultra. There's a Dion. So some of you who have watched me for the last couple months know that I've been chasing These Fleer Ultra All-Stars. There's a 9. Dang. Oops, sorry. 9.5. Okay, I'll take it. Again, the 9.5 Griffies. Got a ton of 9.5s. Here's another 9.5. Still valuable though. I mean, like 9.5 is tough, but I'm not going to complain. 8.5 on the Roland. I think that might be close to his rookie year. I think his rookie year was 95. Another 86 Bo Jackson. Okay, this one came back as an 8.5. That's pretty good. Another 8.5 in the 92 Stadium Club. I got quite a few of these. That one will go value. 9.5 on the Pocket. Sweet. I think these cards look fantastic in these holders. Just look at the black border. Ah, man. Oh, that's too bad. I wonder what was wrong with this. 9 on the bonds. 9 on the bonds. I do think the Fleer Ultra 91, 92, 93, they grade pretty well overall. 8.5 on the Big Hurt. 9 on the Big Hurt. Back this up a little bit. Piazza Rookie. 9. Ooh, a Diamond Cuts. A 3.5. What? I don't know if I've ever even gotten a card in a 3.5. That's hilarious to me. All right, Tony Gwynn. Oh, Tony Gwynn, 8.5 on the Diamond Cuts. Okay, those die cut cards are so hard to get in a good grade. Here's a McGuire. 9.5 on the McGuire. Okay. These are 97 Fleer. That'll be worth something. Here's the cheater. Ah, shoot. 8.5. Man, that's a great looking card. In a great holder. The black. It's money. I won't price that one at comps. I'll price that above. That one looks great too. I love me some Jeter. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I am definitely a Jeter fan. I think he was one hell of a player. 4.5 on the hot hands. That's garbage. Cool card though. Berto Alomar, what a great player. One of the all-time great second basemen, for sure. Stolen bases, defensive Gold Gloves, hitting. I mean, definitely 5-tool. Last card. 92 Stadium Club Griffey. I got about 3 of these in 9.5. So, how did we do? Let's take a look at the distribution here. So you got to remember, a lot of this stuff was vintage football. But this gives you kind of a sense of how CSG grades their stuff. Now, I know some people are doing ultra modern with CSG, which is cool. But I got a 3.5 here. Got a 4. Got a 4.5. So overall, not too bad, considering none of this is ultra modern. Okay, we got 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5. Got a good chunk of 9s, and then a few of the 9.5s. And a lot of those 8.5s are vintage football. So overall, I think we did pretty good. All right, long video. If you hung in there and watched the whole thing, much love and respect. I know these videos can get a little bit lengthy, the reveals. So what I'll do is I'll put these in the processing pile, just like the ones in the back there. You can see the ones in the back that I've already revealed. And then I'll start processing these. I'll start photographing, cropping, uploading, and stickering to get these online for the show. As many of them as I can. So appreciate you. God bless you. Peace out. One love.